Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Thursday, the 7th of September 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. I give 1-question readings in there. Now you can book those at any time on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll do any pre-booked readings right at the start of the next live show and then send you all the links to the replay, so you can find them at the start there. Alternatively, if you want to come live and ask while I'm live, you can do that too. You'll find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. I also offer private readings as well. If you want something of more detail, then you can book one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If you've got specific questions for your reading, then you can click on the Contact Us page after you've booked in and put your details in there. So you've got 2 chances per month now to win one of those private readings with me worth 160 Australian dollars. One way is by being a subscriber to my YouTube channel, clicking like on this video and leaving a comment. The other draw is for those of you that watch my pick a card reads, those love readings. Watch those, and you can, if you purchase one of those deeper dives, you will get an entry in. So the other draw, so good luck with winning those. What's in the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. We've got past lives coming up. Interesting. So this could be about a connection with somebody that you got a past life with. Someone that feels really familiar when you first meet them. Magic maker. Could be some magic happening about that, or feeling like a magical connection today. Now, past lives, they aren't all necessarily always good ones. We can feel a connection with someone that killed us in a previous life, or, you know, someone that was our arch enemy or nemesis. Oh, I thought 2 cards had come out, but no, it's just one. It's the move card. Barnacles only grow on a docked ship. So if you find that things have been stagnant lately, it's you that's been stagnant. Get going and get moving and start switching things up and change things up. Okay, tell us more. That was quick. So we're starting out with the Page of Swords. This could be someone that has noticed you, paying attention to you. This could be someone that's attracted to you. It could be like attracted to your work or noticing your work. It could be something like that. We also have... yeah, 3 together. Queen of Pentacles, you and your stability. The 7 of Swords, perhaps not. Perhaps you're not as stable as you think you are. 9 of Pentacles, this is single, independent, stable kind of an energy again. With the 7 of Swords in between, there could be some kind of a shake-up to your stability today. Or there's something that you need to look at because you're not as stable as you think you are, and you might have been ignoring something. Like an instability that we're ignoring could be something like an unpaid credit card bill, something like that, that you might be appearing to be stable and pretending that you're stable, but deep down inside of you, there's something that's bugging you, that's making you feel like you're a bit of a fraud and you're not as stable as you think you are. So I would say something needs to be looked at today to uncover. You know, we can be tricky like that, can't we? We can ignore things and pretend things aren't happening, and it doesn't serve us when we do that. So there could be something to face up to here. We've got the Chariot. You could be pulled in 2 directions today. And the 10 of Pentacles, the happily ever after, building something up for the long term. Let's find out what this is all about. So the Page of Swords, who's this? It's checking us out. Someone's checking us out. High Priestess. No, this could be the past life person. High Priestess, someone you feel like you've got an intuitive connection to. 9 of Materials, could be single, independent, 2 of Voices, but you're not sure. Hermit, keeping to yourself. I think that's your energy, feeling like you need to keep to yourself. 6 of Inspiration, it could be someone that's quite flashy, someone that like appears to be successful. Page of Inspiration, there is like, you will be attracted to them, so there will be like some kind of a pull toward this person. I don't know, with the 2 of Voices though, and that 9 of Materials together, I don't think, you might get an intuitive hit about them, be attracted to them, but with that 9 of Materials, 2 of Voices, you're not so sure whether what they're projecting about themselves is actually true. So there could be someone new popping up in your life here that's kind of impressive, but there might be an intuitive feeling, hang on a minute, there's something that doesn't feel right about this person. There's a lot of people out there, I think, at the moment, projecting what they're not, you know? They might have the bling on, but are they really successful or not? And what is success anyway, you know? Sometimes we are impressed by the external things of success, and we even if we don't believe that that's success in ourselves, I mean, so success probably to you means something completely different. Like if you're happy and you feel free, could be success to you. But then you look at someone else and you think, oh, they're successful, and you're looking at the bling again instead of like, are they what did I say? Something and free. Anyway, could still be impressed by the bling and the things. Ascension is behind that, so it might be time to raise out of that. You might be unconsciously holding people to different ideas of success than you've got yourself. Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Something is shaking your stability here. Knight of Materials, take it slowly but say no to it. Five of Materials can be about walking your own path as well. So something needs sorting out here today that's actually making you feel more unstable than you could be. Needs facing up to, but the solution to it might be a long-term solution. So take it slowly there. Do things in your own way, in a way that would be right for you. So if it is something like an unpaid credit card bill, it might be too big to pay off today, but you might set a plan today to pay it off. You know, slowly, bit by bit, every single week or every time you get a paycheck or something like that. It's good to recognize what's making us feel deep down insecure and address that instead of ignoring it. Ignoring it, it doesn't go away. And we can't fool ourselves either, and our energy, you know. If something's going on, it is going on. Even if we try and ignore it, that energy, it just amplifies within ourselves. So don't ignore stuff that's making you feel unstable today. Put a plan in place. Masculine energy and movement into balance, and move yourself into balance. The masculine energy is like tap into your masculine side and sort this out. You know how the masculine energy can be that fixer. You know, let's sort this out. Let's fix this. Come up with a solution. Tap into your masculine side. You've got one. We've all got one. Right, the Chariot. But you might be pulled in two directions today. Could be about that Page of Swords. Knight of Voices. Wanting to rush into something. Okay, no, it could be about this thing that you need to take slowly. The Knight of Materials. Yeah, you could be pulled in two directions. Well, I could just sort it out like that by getting a loan from somewhere else. No, that's going to still make you feel. It might give you a little bit of a dopamine hit in the moment, but that the instability will still be there if it's just switched to another loan. So just be careful of doing that. Don't dive into something that seems like a quick fix, because it's probably just shifting the bad energy to something else. What's behind that is psychic development. I think you know this deep down. Ten of Pentacles, building things up for the long term. Now this could be like savings and things like that, or it could be starting off a business, or just like looking ahead to your long-term prosperity and doing what's best for you there. Why have we got the Ten of Pentacles here? Oh, you're coming out too. Muse of Voices, getting clarity on that, and the Emperor, taking charge of it. So again, very much like tapping into your masculine side today and taking charge of something for your long-term stability, your long-term thriving, and feeling stable and feeling good about yourself and building something for yourself. What's behind this? Honoring your energy. Honoring your energy. It's interesting, you know, is that there's all of these different ways that we can kind of take care of ourselves and like take ourselves to the next level and do what's best for ourselves and like improve our lives and our health and our money and all of these things. But fundamentally, what's behind all of that is self-love, because if we're not loving ourselves, then we're not going to have that reason to do it for ourselves. And so we need to heal ourselves to love ourselves enough to even want to do good things for ourselves. And that's often something that's like left out. I see that in the fitness space too. It's like, well, all you need to do is like eat really well and you know, and exercise. It's like, yeah, but people don't have the motivation to do that until they've found self-love. And someone that's found self-love will naturally want to do the best things for themselves. So don't worry if you're kind of struggling trying to do the best for yourself and then beating yourself up about that. It's self-love that's behind that. And so healing yourself is the most important thing to do first. And then everything else flows on from that. Yeah. It's like quitting smoking, right? I used to smoke when I drank. It was just a social thing. Like, if I drank once a week, then I would just smoke once a week too. But it was still there, and I tried to give up, and I did give up. I gave up for 5 years one time, but it never stuck. You know, I went back to it each time, and just with temptation around me, you know, other people smoking when I was drinking, but when I'd healed myself, when I was truly loving myself, there's just no way. There's no way I'd go back to that. Why would I do that to myself, you know? So it became easy for me to quit properly once I was loving myself right. What about our love lives today? Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. So this is about, like, be careful of like putting people on pedestals here, because really it's you that's great. I mean, I'm not saying that other people aren't great. They can be great. But if you're going around thinking like, I'm not great and they are, we really got ourselves into trouble when we do that, because we put people on pedestals that they don't deserve. It's projection. Really, you need to be loving yourself and seeing it in yourself. Speak your world into being. So the romance that you want, you need to speak into being, especially around self-love, around like, I deserve this. I give so much in relationships. I deserve to be loved. It's my time now. That kind of thing. We've got hope coming up, a word that has been following me around lately. My guys want me personally to see hope over and over again. It's in the name of movies, the name of books that I need to read. And you've got a soul connection, self-love. You see, I knew the self-love card was going to come out because it's all over the energies today. Time to love yourself. And if you just focus on that, then you'll have a good reason. Once you've got that self-love, you have a really good reason. You'll have the motivation to do everything else that you've been struggling to try and do, especially this stuff around stability. Did I say self-love already? Self-love comes out again. Of course it does. We've got bad choices and defensiveness, right? So don't try and defend your bad choices. The ego wants to do that, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to admit that I made a bad choice, so I'm going to try and make this bad choice into a right choice. No, it can't be that. So it's like we hang on in there and try and help the dodgy person that we picked to be in relationship with. You know, that is defending our bad choices. Just don't do it. It's just not worth it. Don't waste your life in that kind of a way. That's your ego wanting to be right. What else is in the energies today? Apart from a lecture. The guides can be a little bit forceful sometimes with energies like this. Beware of greed. Beware also of other people's greed and being impressed by that. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. A younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Now the problems, I feel like those two might be together. Problems around a younger man. Eagle, triumph over troubles. So hair attached to it. Triumph over troubles, obstacles. You will be triumphant in the end. We get there in the end, right? Tulip, great passion. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want to ask a one question, you can. That's specific to you. I offer those one question readings on my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I do those one question readings in my live show. So any that have been pre-booked, I'll do right at the start of the show and then send you the link to the replay so you don't need to come live. Or alternatively, you can come live. Book while I'm live. You can do both. I can also use those in private readings, of course, as well. So book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. And I get those out within 48 hours of you ordering them, and click on the Contact Us page after you've booked in to put your questions in there. Distracted by the how best to deal with these energies today. We've got the Lovers card. And the Lovers card is about choice. It's about choice. How have you been choosing what you've been choosing? Which was the energies yesterday. Okay. How have you been choosing what you've been choosing? Something to think on there, along with everything else that I've said in this reading. You might want to watch this one again. I might want to listen to this one again as well, to find out what you really need to hear in this reading, because there's an element here of avoidance today. For sure, we could be avoiding seeing the truth of what we really need to hear today. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no. I so wanted to say yes then. It was very tricky to get my mouth to say no. But there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because that'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a reading with me, a private reading with me at the end of the month. So good luck with that. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in that Psychic Cafe show where I give those 1-question readings. Come along sometime. I'd love to see you in there and read for you. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there right now and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.